There's your name on it, pal.
Yep.
32 big ones right there. All right, we're going for $64,000. You're 5 questions away from $1 million.
Right.
2 lifelines still left. Check it out. How many U.S. states border California? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. You've got Oregon on the north. You've got Nevada, and then you come down to Arizona, and then it's Mexico. So the answer is Utah.
Why don't you do them again?
Yeah, you got Oregon, you've got Nevada, and you've got Arizona, and where's Utah? Utah is over here, bordering Nevada. It's 3. So, yeah, 3. Final answer.
You said with confidence, final answer. 3 is your answer.
That's my answer. It is now.
And it's the right answer. You won $64,000.
Got a bed.
And still 2 lifelines left.
Yeah.
You just visualize that map, huh?
Yeah.
Put it all together. Very good. All right, 4 questions away from $1 million. We're going for $125,000 here. David Fite, here it is. Which of the following does the C represent in the equation E equals mc squared? Is it volume, mass, speed of light, gravitational pull?
When I first went to college, I was going to be a physicist. And I actually went 2.5 years at college to be a physicist, and then decided to change my major and got a degree in computer science. So on my transcript, I have nuclear physics as an elective for getting a computer science degree. And I know that C is a constant for the speed of light. And so the final answer is C, speed of light.
Well, it better be after all that.
You bet.
So C is your final answer. You're right again for $125,000. There you go. When we come back, he's going to go for $250,000. 2 lifelines are left. We'll be right back to see how he does. All right. Here's what it looks like right here. Here it is, David, a check for $125,000. You know what that represents?
6 figures.
Yeah. It also represents a new fence.
Yeah.
A new bed.
Yeah.
A new sofa.
Yeah.
You've got twin cats.
Yes.
Some fresh food for them.
Oh, yeah. They'll insist.
You know what I'm going to do as soon as I get out of here? I'm going to that Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
And tonight, I'm going to sleep on a couch.
All right.
I may have to anyway. All right. David Fite, you've won $125,000. And here's the remarkable thing about this guy. He has not used a lifeline for the last 11 questions. Not since that very first question. Duck, duck.
Goose.
There you go. So now we're going for $250,000. 3 questions away from $1 million. Let's play. What painter's later works depict the sands and the adobes of New Mexico, where she made her home? Georgia O'Keeffe, Maya Lin, Vanessa Bell, Mary Cassatt.
I'm pretty sure. Although in college I studied pretty much just science. And it was after I left college that I finally was able to start filling in the humanities, so I haven't really gotten to art yet. Literature fine, but...
David, I should remind you, should you miss here, you'll be reduced to $32,000. You'll lose $93,000.
Yeah. It's not Maya Lin. I do not know who Vanessa Bell is. And I'm pretty sure it's not Mary Cassatt. And I'm about as sure that it is Georgia O'Keeffe. And of course, her works are pretty popular in the Southwest, including San Antonio. But I don't know her history or where she lived. Might need a lifeline on one of the next two questions, but if I miss this, there won't be any questions. The one thing I was worried about was that I would feel confident but not certain and just go ahead with it. And yet I don't want to use those lifelines yet. And I'm pretty sure it's Georgia O'Keeffe. I'm sure enough.
Sure enough to go it without the lifelines?
I am sure enough. I'm going to say A, Georgia O'Keeffe.
And that's your...
And I'm going to make that my final answer.
Okay, you're saying Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yes.
You just won $250,000. Whoa, there it is. Oh. All right. Well, now you're in a fabulous situation here. You've got the two lifelines, 2 questions away from $1 million. We're going for $500,000 right now. And everybody was holding their breath, including your good friend up there, who is meeting you for the second time in her life.
She's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here you go. If you miss this, you'll be reduced to $218,000. You've got the $250,000. We're taking a look now at the question for $500,000, and here it is. Which of the following philosophers taught Alexander the Great when he was a teenager? Socrates, Aristotle, Pythagoras.
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras. Plato.
Not Pythagoras. He was off in Italy, I believe, with these weird theories about math and bodily purity, and about half of them were weird and half of them were brilliant.
Who are we talking about?
Pythagoras. And Socrates taught Plato, taught Aristotle, who I'm pretty sure taught Alexander the Great. Because one of the things that I love is reading history. Mm-hmm. And this is another one where I'm pretty sure.
Well, you've got the 2 lifelines.
But I've still got some time in the 2 lifelines, so I want to be very sure.
Yeah.
And of course, I figured I'd be pretty solid in this area, so this isn't what I covered with my phone a friends list. So really, there's just one lifeline to think about.
Well, the 50-50 will narrow it down to 2, if that helps you.
And I think it would.
And you think you're going to go for it?
I think I'll use the 50-50.
Sure, no problem. All right, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving David the 1 wrong answer and the correct answer, please.
Okay. Well, I told you it wasn't Pythagoras.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure Plato spent his time in one place, and that Alexander was either at one end or the other, but not in the middle. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to say B, Aristotle. And I'm going to make that my final answer.
He said it's his final answer. He's going for $500,000. You just won it, $500,000. Wow. There you go. There it is. $500,000. We're going to come right back. He's going for the million.